Welcome to another Review Room tutorial. Today we're going to be continuing the discussion on teams. So last time we showed you A, how to create the teams, B, how to assign users to those teams, and then how to assign submissions to people who were in teams. Now let's see what things look like from the perspective of a reviewer that's part of a team. So the way you can do that, obviously, as we've shown before, is just click on that little person icon, and when you do, it's going to log you out from an admin's perspective, and it's going to log you back in as a user's perspective. So I'm going to click on this, and basically what it's going to do is it's going to take us to this new tab, and so this is what it's going to look like. Now, the most important thing is, you see there's going to be this drop-down menu here, and right now, this particular user, which is me, is only part of one team. So therefore, I only see material assigned to team A. However, I could also, if I had more teams, I could switch from the different teams that I'm a part of. And in each team, sometimes I'll be the team leader, sometimes I'll be the user, and I'll be able to fill out information for each one. So essentially, that's what the team interface looks like. And a lot of times, anytime you basically have a team leader, consider using teams, because that's really the only way to accomplish that sort of structure. But if you have questions about whether or not you need teams, or you just need different reviewer groups, I would say 95% of the time you need different reviewer groups. And if you feel like you might need teams, make sure to contact one of our account managers. Now there's one more thing that I want to show you in this tutorial. Let me click on Return to your admin account, so I become an administrator again, and I can show you how to assign tasks that are specific for team leads versus how to assign tasks that are specific for team members. Now obviously, anytime we're making a change in our competition, remember, we always go to the Design tab. So any changes, Design tab. Any managing, the Manage tab. Makes sense. Alright, so now in the Design tab, let's click on Design Competition. When I do that, what's going to happen is we're going to see the Design Competition area, and in the Design Competition area, we're going to see the structure. And let's take, we have the application round, and there's a lot going on there, but we're focused on the pending review round. Currently, there are 2 submissions here, and there are 2 ranking tasks. Now, the idea is that you could assign more than one task to each group, and any one of these tasks, if I click on it, you're going to see something pretty interesting, which is the ability to determine what kind of a task it is. And so if I basically go to the eligibility section, the first, usually by default, any task that goes to reviewers is going to be visible to all reviewers, which makes sense. But so you can also specify something as a team leader only task or a members only task. So member only task will not show to team leaders, and a team leader only task will only show to team leaders. Okay, so that's basically how you make the differentiation when you're speaking about teams in particular. Now, just going back to the Manage tab, if I go here and I go to the local judges where we were having our discussion again, there's one more thing, and a lot of times if you have basically done a lot of team assignments and you're curious, how do my team assignments look? Basically what you'll be able to do is just click on Teams, and there is an export button here that I just wanted to point out. And the reason that that's important is if you just want to check to make sure that you did your team assignments correctly. So that's usually what that is for. And in terms of these custom fields that we have here, I should also mention that when you're adding reviewers, if you're importing from a CSV file, you can just include extra columns, and those extra columns will end up as fields, as additional fields for the reviewers. So you have the ability to do that as well. Now, the last thing that we're going to talk about that we just haven't talked about yet is, well, what do these results look like? And we're going to show you that in the next tutorial. So, it looks great. You got your applicants, you got your reviewers are doing their rankings, but what does it look like when you want to take a look at the results? And that's what we'll be talking about next. So thanks for joining us this time, and we'll see you next time.